So seeing this in an official release actually cracked me up. Not the fact that Caitlin Clark is getting live coverage of her golf outing. That's a duh. We'll get to that in a second. Live coverage, the Annika tomorrow, 10 a.m. on Golf Channel. But the listings here, one, Sophie Cunningham, Clark's Pro-Am caddy. And when you get to the actual live interviews that they expect to show, Lexi Hull's listed there, Indiana Fever guard, but not as a caddy. Sophie Cunningham, Indiana Fever guard, and Caitlin Clark's caddy at the Annika. You know, so Sophie Cunningham's caddy status has upped the ante for the entertainment value.
Live coverage for a golf pro-am. It sounds unbelievable, right? But the golf world isn't just watching, they're rolling out the red carpet for one person. Official listings for the Annika tournament revealed a name that sent shockwaves. Sophie Cunningham, Indiana Fever guard, and Caitlin Clark's caddy. This wasn't a minor detail, it was a headline. The event itself, already a spectacle, just had its entertainment value skyrocket because Clark's teammate, now her bag carrier, became an instant focal point. This isn't just a friendly outing, it's a strategic move. A full court press by the LPGA to capitalize on an undeniable phenomenon. The Caitlin Clark effect has transcended basketball, bleeding into professional golf in ways no one anticipated, pushing boundaries for how events are marketed and covered. Get ready. This is bigger than just a few rounds.
Seeing her as a firecracker and a brand representative and all those things, she's become a superstar in her own right. But it's always so interesting to see how much of a superstar Caitlin Clark is treated as when she's in these non-WNBA settings. And the LPGA always going over the top every time she's involved because they know she's going to bring in new eyes. You know, it's the same philosophy that extended to women's basketball in the WNBA. It's just they seem to run a full blitz to capitalize. And you could see that in the interview that Annika Sorenstam did leading into the coverage. And
Sophie Cunningham's unexpected role as Clark's caddy isn't just a quirky side note, it's a testament to the immense gravitational pull Clark possesses. Cunningham, already building a name, has seen her career profile explode, transforming into a superstar in her own right. Her association with Clark acts as a career accelerant, turning a simple caddying gig into a spotlight moment for an athlete rapidly becoming a brand representative and firecracker personality. This strategic alliance on the golf course amplifies Sophie's visibility, showcasing the profound impact a connection to Caitlin Clark now has on an athlete's marketability and public image beyond their primary sport.
It's just they seem to run a full blitz to capitalize. And you could see that in the interview that Annika Sorenstam did leading into the coverage. And this is not some scrub, right? Like, this is a great golfer, not, some rando who gets a chance to golf with Caitlin Clark. This is a golf legend. If anything, Caitlin Clark should be the one to be happy to be in her presence relative to the event that's taking place and what they're doing. But the first question she's asked is about Clark.
The host, Annika, joins us now. So great spending some time with you. So you've got Caitlin Clark playing in your Pro-Am for the second year in a row. What is the...
The LPGA isn't subtle about their intentions. They're orchestrating a full-blown blitz to capitalize on Clark's presence, understanding she's a magnet for new eyes and a fresh demographic. This isn't just about golf. It's about expanding their reach, drawing in audiences who might never have tuned into a professional golf tournament before. It's the same strategic playbook that revitalized women's basketball in the WNBA, but applied with even more vigor. Every move, from live coverage to prominent features, is meticulously planned to leverage Clark's unparalleled stardom, proving that her impact transcends the hardwood court and into the green.
We had a lot of people come out. They were standing on the first tee at 7 a.m. waiting for her to see that, the first shot. But just her engagement with the fan and just, being so relatable. And I don't know, she loves the game of golf, and so glad that she wanted to come back because, it brings more people to the game, brings more people to the tournament, and that's really what we're looking for.
Did you have to make different preparations than you had in years past to accommodate Caitlin Clark for this year, Annika, based on the kind of reception that you saw her get last year?
Yeah, no, I think we're opening it up a little bit more, making sure people can see it more, and just making sure everybody can enjoy, her presence and being part of the tournament. So yeah, we just didn't really know.
Even golf legend Annika Sorenstam, a bona fide icon and the tournament's namesake, found herself playing second fiddle in her own pre-event interview. The first question she faced wasn't about her storied career or the tournament's legacy, but immediately about Caitlin Clark. It's a stark reminder of Clark's overwhelming influence. This isn't some random amateur. This is an all-time great, yet the media spotlight instinctively pivots to Clark, demonstrating that the Fever has elevated a basketball superstar to a level where she commands attention even over titans of another sport.
After something, it was just nice to see a new demographic enter the golf course.
20 years ago, I wrote a piece on you and Tiger practicing your short games together. Now you're hanging out with the likes of Caitlin Clark. You were the best at what you did. Caitlin the best at what she does. Tiger the best at what he did. When you guys get together, the best of the best, what do you talk about?
There's a lot to talk about. First of all, I just love talking about what she does. I like to hear things, her practice routine and how she practices, how much time you spend in the gym, and just like any fan is like, I like to learn. I like to know what she does and how she prepares, and then you.
Annika herself couldn't deny the extraordinary value Clark brings. She confessed to being unsure what to expect last year, but Clark quickly proved her worth, adding so much excitement and drawing massive crowds. Annika highlighted Clark as top of the town and a superstar in many ways, acknowledging her unique ability to elevate any event she touches. This isn't just polite commentary, it's a golf icon recognizing the transformative power of a younger phenom, openly admitting that Clark's presence fundamentally changes the landscape and energy of the tournament.
Her practice routine and how she practices, how much time you spend in the gym, and just like any fan is like, I like to learn. I like to know what she does and how she prepares, and then your mind starts thinking about what do I do and what did I do, and just learning from each other. But it's and then also it's like, hey, what are your interests? What do you like doing? And then she would ask me about her golf game, and she's asking for some pointers or just to handle certain things, and it's it just like, it's nice to get to know each other on the golf course in different ways.
So two things. One is sort of that fawning nature, right? Like, you get to be there with Caitlin Clark. Oh my God. Which it's not a new thing.
The sheer anticipation for Clark was palpable even at dawn. Annika recounted how fans were standing on the first tee at 7 a.m. waiting for her, just to catch a glimpse of her first shot. This isn't typical golf viewership, it's a level of dedication usually reserved for major championships or rock concerts. It highlights the unique fervor Clark inspires, drawing an almost evangelical following who simply want to be in her presence. This pre-dawn congregation underscores the immense draw and celebrity status Clark commands, making an early morning tee-off feel like a primetime event.
Hustle player and glue player for the Fever. Then there's the Sophie Cunningham thing, and we've gone over the enforcer aspect and the fact that she stood up for Clark in that Sun game with JC Sheldon. That's when everything sort of went to another level for Sophie. And now you see her advertising all sorts of things, RBs, and being on Good Morning America. And, she's all over the place, her own podcast and everything. But specifically being Clark's caddy, there's a little bit of an attachment there. And with Sophie being a free agent, it's one of those things, as the front office, I don't know how much you want to break that up, considering it's just another element of
what makes Clark so magnetic. Beyond her athletic prowess, Annika points to her engagement with the fan and her incredibly relatable demeanor. Clark's genuine love for the game of golf further endears her to audiences, making her seem more accessible and authentic. This isn't just a celebrity showing up, it's someone genuinely invested, which resonates deeply with fans. Her ability to connect on a human level, coupled with her undeniable star power, creates a powerful draw that translates directly into heightened interest in attendance, making her return to the tournament a highly anticipated event.
A free agent, it's one of those things, as the front office, I don't know how much you want to break that up, considering it's just another element of notoriety and star power, assuming Sophie is healthy and can provide what she does on the floor, which is a valuable high-end role player there too, like, a first off the bench plug-in starter, that kind of player who can shoot the ball, can do a variety of things, can handle the ball. So Sophie Cunningham provides a lot of value in that way, but she's seen so much value in being associated with Caitlin Clark, and then you see it come all the way to the golf course there. And Sophie's been busy. She's been all.
The tournament organizers made significant changes this year, specifically to accommodate the Clark effect. Annika confirmed they are opening up a little bit more to ensure people can see more and truly enjoy her presence. Last year's unprecedented response prompted a reevaluation of crowd management and fan interaction protocols. This isn't just standard event planning, it's a strategic adaptation to a phenomenon that proved far bigger than anticipated. The goal is clear: maximize visibility and fan engagement with Clark, even if it means altering established traditions and logistics. The impact goes beyond just eyeballs, it's changing the demographic of golf fans. Annika observed so many young girls out there on that Wednesday just wanting to sign an autograph, bringing basketballs, hats, anything they could get signed. This influx of a new demographic enter the golf course is precisely what the LPGA craves. It represents a long-term investment in future fans, catalyzed solely by Clark's participation. Her ability to inspire and attract a younger, more diverse audience is perhaps her most profound contribution to the sport, planting seeds for future growth. The dynamic between two best of the best athletes, Annika Sorenstam and Caitlin Clark, is surprisingly mutual. Annika, a legend in her own right, admitted to wanting to learn from Clark, asking about her practice routine and how she prepares, much like any fan. This intellectual curiosity from an established icon, seeking insights from a younger star in a different sport, reveals the depth of respect and admiration Clark commands. It's a rare moment where a GOAT learns from a contemporary phenom, bridging sports and generations in a truly fascinating exchange. Yet, there's an intriguing paradox in this fawning nature. While Clark receives a red carpet welcome and immense praise in non-WNBA settings, some narratives around her in basketball have included resistance or resentment. The LPGA, however, fully embraces the opportunity, openly stating they will get more people to watch. This contrast highlights a broader truth: different environments react differently to groundbreaking stardom. For golf, Clark represents an unmissable opportunity for growth, a chance to shed traditional viewership and aggressively attract a new enthusiastic audience, unapologetically embracing the fever. Sophie Cunningham isn't the only Indiana Fever teammate making an appearance. Lexi Hull is also listed, and her presence as a caddy carries its own significance. Hull has previously credited Clark with giving her renewed confidence, finding a specific role and taking shots confidently as a glue player for the Fever. Her participation on the golf course alongside Clark subtly reinforces the camaraderie and positive team dynamics fostered by Clark's leadership. It's a powerful visual for fans, showcasing the bonds formed on the court extending into their off-season activities. Sophie Cunningham's star power has been on an upward trajectory, particularly after her enforcer moment in the Sun game with JC Sheldon. That incident became a flashpoint, catapulting her into a new league of notoriety. Her willingness to stand up for Clark resonated deeply with fans, solidifying her image as a fierce protector and loyal teammate. This golf caddying gig is just another chapter in her rapidly expanding public profile, demonstrating how closely her rising fame is intertwined with her association with Clark, creating a unique symbiotic relationship. The Cunningham effect is now evident everywhere. From advertising deals with brands like Arby's, to appearances on Good Morning America and launching her own podcast, Sophie has become a bona fide media personality. This meteoric rise, largely fueled by her connection to Clark, underscores the incredible leverage Clark's presence creates for those around her. Her decision to make time for the caddying role, despite her busy schedule, speaks volumes about the value she places on maintaining that bond and further capitalizing on the unprecedented Clark fever. For a free agent like Sophie Cunningham, this caddying opportunity offers more than just a friendly outing. It's a strategic play. The bond with Clark, now visibly extended to the golf course, adds another layer of notoriety and star power that any front office would consider. Assuming Sophie maintains her health and valuable high-end role player status, her public association with Clark becomes a tangible asset. It begs the question, how much would a team want to break up such a visible and marketable connection, especially when it benefits not just the players but the entire franchise? The official title Indiana Fever Guard and Caitlin Clark's caddy itself is a statement. It's a playful nod, a tickle, as one observer put it, but also a stark indicator of how uniquely intertwined their public personas have become. This isn't just about professional designations, it's about branding. The very framing of Cunningham's role in official communications underscores the marketing genius behind this appearance, ensuring that even the most casual observer understands the special relationship and star power involved. It's a masterclass in leveraging celebrity for maximum impact. While golf might not be the most strenuous sport, it still requires some torque, raising subtle questions about Clark's health. Her participation is a promising sign, especially given her targeted return to 5-on-5 action. The mere act of playing, even for leisure, signals a positive trajectory for her recovery. It assures fans that she's physically well enough to engage in activities that demand movement and coordination, alleviating concerns and building anticipation for her official return to the basketball court, hopefully without any unexpected shanks into bystanders this year. This golf outing offers fans a rare glimpse of the Fever Girls together during the off-season. After a long wait for basketball and with the potential for further delays pending a CBA deal, seeing key players like Clark, Cunningham, and Hull reunited provides a welcome dose of team camaraderie. It's an unofficial team gathering that serves as a tantalizing preview of what's to come, keeping the team spirit alive and reminding fans of the exciting roster awaiting their return to the court. These moments bridge the gap until the season officially kicks off. Make no mistake, this isn't just a friendly golf tournament for the Indiana Fever players. They're receiving a full superstar welcoming on the golf course. The fanfare, the media attention, the crowd anticipation, it all mirrors the celebrity status they've collectively achieved, largely thanks to Clark's meteoric rise. It's a powerful affirmation of their collective star power and the immense public interest they now command, proving that the Caitlin Clark Fever isn't just about one player, but about the entire ecosystem of talent and personality surrounding her. The Caitlin Clark Fever sweeping the golf world isn't merely a fleeting trend, it's a paradigm shift. Her unparalleled ability to inject new life, new fans, and unprecedented media attention into any arena she enters is a testament to her transformative power in women's sports. The golf world's eager embrace and strategic capitalization on her presence signals a new era where crossover appeal redefines marketing and audience engagement. This isn't just about a golf tournament, it's a blueprint for how a singular superstar can fundamentally alter the landscape of multiple professional sports for the better. The official release was out, shocking everyone with a bombshell detail. Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham was explicitly listed as Caitlin Clark's Pro-Am caddy for the Annika tournament. This wasn't just a casual round. Her caddy status alone immediately upped the ante for the entire event's entertainment value, turning a simple golf outing into a high-stakes spectacle. The implications for Cunningham's career and brand, tied so directly to Clark, were instantly undeniable and raised eyebrows across the sports world. This move solidified a dynamic that's been brewing, pushing Cunningham into a spotlight she might not have reached otherwise. The golf world was not just ready for Clark, they were ready for the full Fever effect. Seeing an official sports network release live coverage for a celebrity golf outing might seem trivial, but for Caitlin Clark, it's just another day in her unprecedented impact. This wasn't a minor mention, it was a full broadcast commitment for the Annika tournament on the Golf Channel. The sheer fact that her presence on the green warrants such extensive dedicated coverage underscores her massive appeal, transcending basketball. It's a testament to her star power that the golf world is pulling out all the stops, knowing her name alone guarantees viewership. The stakes are clearly much higher than just a good score. The LPGA is in full blitz mode, making extraordinary efforts every time Clark is involved. They understand she's a magnet for new eyes, precisely the same strategy that injected unprecedented energy into women's basketball and the WNBA. This isn't a subtle acknowledgement of her star power, it's an aggressive, calculated move to fully capitalize on her ability to draw a demographic previously untouched by golf. Her participation is seen not just as a celebrity appearance, but as a strategic growth opportunity, a golden ticket to expanding the sport's reach. They're pouring resources into this because they know the return is exponential. Even a golf legend like Annika Sorenstam found herself navigating the immense gravity of Clark's presence. In an interview leading up to the coverage, the first question directed at Sorenstam wasn't about her illustrious career or the tournament itself, but immediately focused on Caitlin Clark. What is the value of her presence in your tournament? The host pressed. This dynamic is truly telling. A titan of one sport being asked to justify the impact of a rising star from another. It powerfully illustrates how Clark's Fever makes even the most established figures pivot their focus. Annika herself openly admitted the staggering impact Clark brings. She confessed to not knowing what to expect last year, but quickly learned Clark adds so much excitement and is top of the town. The evidence was palpable. Crowds of people, some standing on the first tee at 7 a.m., just waiting for a glimpse of Clark's first shot. This isn't just about sports fans, it's about a cultural phenomenon. Clark's relatability and genuine love for golf are bringing entirely new energy and a fresh audience, transforming the traditional golf tournament experience into a spectacle. To accommodate the overwhelming demand, the tournament made significant preparations this year, opening up a little bit more to ensure wider visibility and fan engagement. This wasn't just about managing larger crowds, it was about creating accessibility for a new demographic. Young girls, basketballs and hats in hand, flocked to the course, desperate for an autograph. This influx of new demographics highlights Clark's unique power to bridge sports, drawing in an audience typically far removed from the fairways. It's a complete reshaping of the spectator experience, driven solely by her appeal. The mutual respect between legends was fascinating to observe, even as Clark's star shone brighter. Annika, a decorated golfer, confessed to loving to hear about Clark's practice routines and gym habits. Eager to learn from the basketball sensation, she even pondered how Clark's dedication reflected on her own past regimen, blurring the lines between mentor and fan. This reciprocal curiosity, with Clark also seeking golf pointers from Annika, creates a unique learning from each other dynamic. It's a rare instance where greatness from different fields converges, seeking insights from one another. There's an undeniable irony in the fawning nature Clark receives in the golf world, a stark contrast to some of the resistance or resentment narratives she's faced in the WNBA. While golf embraces her with open arms, actively capitalizing on her draw, her primary sport sometimes presents a more complicated reception. This duality is a recurring theme, highlighting how her immense popularity can generate both fervent adoration and contentious debate, depending on the context. The golf course offers a red carpet, but the basketball court sometimes feels like a gauntlet. Beyond the individual spectacle, Clark's influence extends deeply into team dynamics. Lexi Hull, a Fever teammate, openly credits Clark with giving her renewed confidence. Lexi found her specific role within the team structure, feeling empowered to take shots confidently, knowing Clark's presence provided both opportunity and support. This revelation illustrates Clark's leadership not just as a scorer, but as a player who elevates those around her, helping teammates carve out valuable roles. It's a testament to her positive impact, fostering growth and belief within the Fever squad. But it's Sophie Cunningham's story that takes an especially dramatic turn, largely due to her connection with Clark. Sophie's profile truly went to another level after she famously stood up for Clark during that intense Sun game involving JC Sheldon, solidifying her enforcer reputation. This moment of defending her teammate didn't just earn her respect, it ignited a new phase in her career, transforming her from a valuable player into a fan favorite and a symbolic figure within the Clark narrative. It was the spark that set off a chain reaction for her public persona. That single enforcer moment catapulted Sophie Cunningham into the stratosphere of celebrity. Suddenly, she was everywhere, advertising for major brands like Arby's, making appearances on Good Morning America, and launching her own podcast. Her association with Clark unlocked an entirely new level of brand visibility and media presence. This rapid ascent from role player to media personality highlights the immense power of proximity to a superstar, transforming individual careers in unexpected ways. Sophie became a bona fide superstar in her own right almost overnight. The attachment between Sophie and Caitlin, magnified by the caddy role, adds another layer to this intriguing dynamic. This isn't just a friendly gesture, it's a strategic association, amplifying Sophie's notoriety and star power in a very public way. Their bond, both on the court as teammates and now on the golf course, creates a compelling narrative that captivates fans. It's clear that this connection goes beyond simple camaraderie, evolving into a mutually beneficial partnership that elevates both players' profiles far beyond the WNBA season. The most shocking twist in Sophie's story involves her free agent status. Her highly visible caddy role with Clark presents a genuine dilemma for the Fever front office. Breaking up this potent combination of on-court value and off-court star power could be a significant misstep, especially given Sophie's health and proven performance as a high-end role player. The team must weigh her individual talent against the undeniable marketing and fan engagement benefits derived from her visible attachment to Clark. It's a complex decision with implications motivations stretching far beyond the stat sheet. Sophie Cunningham's on-court value is undeniable. She's a versatile first-off-the-bench plug-in starter who can shoot, handle the ball, and bring vital hustle. But her true, almost incalculable value now lies in her association with Caitlin Clark. She's seen her profile explode, demonstrating just how much leverage can be gained by being connected to a generational talent. Her presence on the golf course as Clark's caddy isn't just a personal choice, it's a living, breathing testament to the power of that association, turning personal connections into public gold. The official title itself, Indiana Fever guard and Caitlin Clark's caddy, was so comically precise, it tickled some observers. This direct and deliberate billing underscores the absolute gravity of Clark's influence, even overriding traditional athlete descriptors. It's not just a subtle nod, it's an explicit declaration of the hierarchy of star power. This precise phrasing highlights the unique nature of their bond and the marketing genius behind broadcasting such a specific, fan-engaging detail. The golf event became as much about their partnership as it was about the game. Beyond the fanfare, a critical concern remains: Caitlin Clark's health. While golf isn't the most strenuous activity, it still requires some torque, prompting hope that her participation is a good sign she's healthy too. Her targeted return to 5-on-5 action was set for the end of October, making this golf outing a subtle but important marker. Seeing her active, even in a different sport, offers fans a reassuring glimpse into her recovery progress, hinting that behind the scenes she's well on her way back to full basketball form. This golf event also provided a rare and much-needed reunion for some of the Fever girls, a glimpse of the team dynamic amidst the WNBA offseason. With the wait for new Fever basketball stretching long, and a CBA still needing to be finalized, seeing them together even on a golf course offers a vital connection for fans. It's a welcome distraction, and a chance to reignite team spirit, filling the void until the next season. The superstar welcoming they received on the green served as a reminder of the excitement waiting for their return. The red carpet welcome extended to Caitlin Clark on the golf course isn't just about her individual fame, it's a strategic embrace of a cultural phenomenon. Regardless of her past golf performance, and there's a humorous wish that she doesn't shank a ball this year and hit any bystanders, the golf world is making it undeniably clear she is an esteemed guest, a superstar deserving of every accolade. This full court press to celebrate her presence signals a profound shift, acknowledging her as a powerful catalyst for growth and viewership in any arena she graces. Remembering Clark's golf outing last year, the hope is for a smooth, shank-free round, far from any bystanders. But beyond the scorecard, her presence is the real draw. This isn't just about athletic prowess on a different field. It's about her magnetic ability to command attention, to transform any event into a must-see spectacle. Her impact transcends sports, pulling new audiences into unexpected arenas and creating buzz that few athletes in history could ever rival. Caitlin Clark's unprecedented ability to ignite fever wherever she goes is a testament to her unique blend of talent, charisma, and undeniable star power. From propelling the LPGA into a full media blitz to elevating teammates like Sophie Cunningham into brand representatives, her influence is reshaping industries. This isn't just sports, it's a masterclass in cultural impact, where one athlete can redefine what superstar truly means, strategically bringing new eyes and unprecedented excitement to every corner of the sporting world. The golf course is just her latest conquest.